Let's say your boyfriend of 3 years isn't ready to move in together, but you are. What do you do? Great question, Hayes. It's actually one that I asked myself almost 7 years ago when I was 24 and my boyfriend, who's now my husband, was 25. Thank God I wasn't on TikTok back then, and if I was absorbing all the dating advice that's out there, I very well might have broken up with him. This is all part of why I'm launching my new advice show. It's Dear Sugar meets Sex in the City, but a video podcast, and I'm the host. Every episode is a letter writing exchange between me and you. I'm calling it Hello Hayes. That's me, by the way. My friends call me Hayes, so you can too. Rewind. I'm a writer, and growing up, I always wanted to make an advice column. It's a very specific, weird thing to want to do, Hayes. I don't know if I would have called it an advice columnist back then, but I have always known that I wanted to be a writer. I am a writer. I'm a deeply sensitive and empathetic and observant person who's had her fair share of challenges and quite a bit of therapy. You're bound to hear some stories as we go on this journey together. I've learned how to be really introspective and just a good listener. That's what makes good advice, right? Someone who can actually listen. Doesn't it all make sense? I never thought that I could do it until I made this one video on TikTok. The video was about the move-in debacle that I mentioned earlier. It was a really challenging period in our relationship, and we almost broke up because of it. We just circled in the same conversation over and over again about how sad I was that he wasn't ready, how sad he was that he was making me sad. What compelled me to make a video about this? I don't know. I had like 100 followers. It was maybe the third video I'd ever made. Ryan was watching football. I was drinking some wine in our bedroom, and we were going to be going out to dinner when the game was over, and I just, popped on and made the video. Rewatching it, it was not very well done. I'm gonna be vulnerable, and I'll play a little clip for you now. Night after night, we were just having serious, hard conversations about what it means. And finally, my mom gave me really good advice. If you don't want to break up, you need to just put this to bed. You need to just stop talking about it. We needed to move forward because if all you do is stay in the past, then, quite literally, there's no moving forward. For the first 24 hours, no one saw the video. And then a lot of people saw it. Some people tell me that my relationship was never going to last, that after 3 years, he should have known that's a red flag. He doesn't really love you. And then I had other people saying that this was exactly what they needed to hear. People found me on my Instagram and started sending me questions about the same topic on different topics, but just looking for a new perspective. And this is when I saw I had the opportunity to make Hello Hayes. I saw there was a moment to talk about these really human, challenging moments in our lives and to do it with compassion and nuance and to do it online. I have a chance to make the show that I want to see. I want to recreate the feeling of reading a book set in a different part of the world with a character that has a completely different set of struggles and experiences than me, yet still somehow makes me feel more like a human, and their struggles help me navigate my own. I want to recreate the experience of sitting with a dear friend in their grief, just sitting with them, and I think we can create that feeling together. It's just us saying hello, sharing our deepest, darkest secrets. It's Hello Hayes. Up until now, I've made the series on TikTok and Substack, and I'm so excited to bring new long-form episodes to YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. This show relies on you. The letters are real. Your words. I can't make the show without you. Please send your letters to hellohayesadvice@gmail.com. Please include as many details as you're willing to share, including your age. I like to know whether I'm talking to a 16-year-old or a 34-year-old. If this sounds like a mission that you'd like to support, please subscribe and say hello in the comments. I can't wait to meet you.